In the press review this Thursday, we start with Tanzania, and Dar es Salaam welcomes what appears to be a good start in the negotiations between the state and the Tanzanite One Society for the exploration of the precious stones Tanzanite by the company of the London Stock Exchange. The Citizen reports that in a statement issued by the presidency yesterday, the competent authorities announced that the current negotiations are aimed at ensuring the exploitation of the Tanzanite, which is beneficial to the people and interests of the nation. It is now time to agree on a strict application of national legislation and regulations. I recall that the country has experienced disputes with foreign companies regarding the exploitation of its natural resources, such as gold. Last summer, Tanzania and the Canadian mining giant Barrick Gold, the owner of a company charged with massive tax evasion, had sat down at the negotiating table for an agreement on the reimbursement of money owed to Tanzania and how the company will now lead its operations in the interests of both parties. We head to West Africa, where the Malian newspaper L'Essor is devoting its headline on the holding of the International Forum on Governance in Burkina Faso. Burkinabé President Roch Marc Christine Kabore welcomed his counterparts, Mali's Ibrahim Keita and Niger's Mahamadou Issoufou, among others. The paper explains that this important meeting brings together the elite, political, economic and academicians of African countries, as well as the United States, in order to promote democratic governance and economic development of the continent. This forum is intended, above all, as a space for strengthening democratic governance through the creation of new ways of participation and economic freedom, enabling the improvement of existing market economies. A meeting that will lead to the official launch of the Ouagadougou Declaration, a declaration of public intention. Finally, is Sudan and Egypt moving towards settling their differences? The ambassador of Sudan in Cairo, Abdel Halim Abdel Mahmoud, in any case declared that President Omar al-Bashir asked him to seek to resolve all the unresolved points of contention with Egypt. There are several sources of tension between Cairo and Khartoum, including Sudan's support for the Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, the border dispute over the Halayeb Triangle, and the banning of Egyptian agricultural products. The latest tension between Sudan and Egypt erupted after Sudan signed an agreement to provisionally grant the island of Suakin to Turkey.